The PlayStation 5 is finally here. Sony's game-changing new console will further improve the future of gaming with its impressive new technologies. Here are 61 confirmed titles coming out to the latest console. You can find the complete list on our website, whatoplay.com, link on the description box below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Dirt 5. Codemasters continually hitting the nail on the head with their rally racing series. With this installment though, we're set to get a more relaxed arcade racing environment compared to their previous sim racers. With career modes that feature Nolan North and Troy Baker and a 4-player split-screen mode, we're certain it's still gonna be one hell of a cross-gen racer, and it's coming to the PS5 this October. NBA 2K21. Another entry in 2K's annual basketball title, realism has always been their goal, and with this coming entry to the PS5, it looks like they're about to make it happen. With a sweat-drenched preview featuring Zion Williamson, they showed us just how real they can get. Unfortunately, there wasn't much other than that in their teaser, but surely there'll be more to come as it releases this fall. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Already a massive success on the PC and consoles, this installment of the Rainbow Six saga has been confirmed for the PS5. While it will be a launch title for the new-gen console, thankfully the developers have also confirmed that a cross-gen multiplayer will be available. So whether or not you get the console on day one, you can be sure you'll still be able to play with your old buddies. It's coming out sometime this fourth quarter. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ubisoft gave us one hell of a teaser for this one, and it was all worth finding out that our next Assassin adventure will be with Vikings. After their Greek expedition, it'll be amazing to see how they'll treat the Vikings' action-packed history and expansive mythology. For now, we know that there will be raids, settlements, and the return of the Hidden Blade. It's coming out this fourth quarter. Madden NFL 21. The first Madden game to come out on the next-gen consoles is sure to have some amazing new features, what with all the PS5's horsepower. While we've had a glimpse in the Xbox Series X showcase, we still don't know much about what to expect in this entry. With the tagline, "Feel Next Level," some reports have suggested a more immersive experience through haptic feedbacks and the PS5's 3D audio. No release date yet, but it's coming out sometime this fourth quarter. Skeletal Avenger. One of our first few names confirmed for the console is this ultra-paced hack-and-slash game from indie studio 10 Tons. It might not be as sparkly as the other games, but its reverse roguelite gameplay does look charming.
Using every tool in my arsenal, I will destroy all foul beings on my road to vengeance.
Help their main character exact his revenge whether solo or with friends in co-op. Coming this fourth quarter.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of
Bug Snacks. While a land full of bugs that also happen to be foodstuff sounds charming enough, wait till you find out you'll turn into whatever bug snack you eat. Either it's just real goofy or there's something sinister going on here. Solve the mystery of your destroyed camp and track down all the followers in this strange indie adventure that's coming out this fourth quarter. Jett: The Far Shore. A game that Christopher Nolan would probably proudly call his. This open-world space adventure takes us to a mythic ocean planet, where we inspect wildlife and prepare for a myriad of dangers in an unfamiliar environment. Telling a tale of adversity and companionship in 5 acts, it seems like this is gonna have a great balance of story, gameplay, and with that breathtaking score, atmosphere. Hopefully, we'll experience it all once it releases this fourth quarter.
Attention citizens, curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts.
Observer System Redux. Bloober Team's 2017 cyberpunk horror game will be resurrected on the PS5. A game that was bogged down by technical flaws and performance issues, it'll be a treat to see Observer finally at its best. Now that cyberpunk is gaining more and more traction as a genre, this was the perfect opportunity. travel to the year 2084 and rediscover its level designs and puzzles in a better light. It's coming later this year.
My name is Daniel Ozalski. I'm an observer.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Quarantine. Tom Clancy's Quarantine looks a bit different from our image of it now with the current global situation. But if their works are any indication, it's still gonna be a hell of a game to play. Other than the teaser trailer from last year though, we still don't know much about this newest entry other than its recent confirmation on the PS5. We're waiting to get actual details on the game with Ubisoft's event this July 12th. Gods and Monsters. It looks like Ubisoft has been saving up a lot for their coming event, and this game is no different. From the creators of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we get a closer look at the Greek pantheon in this mythical adventure that presents their vast open world in cel-shaded wonder. We may get more details soon, but we can probably expect its release later this year.
Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Spider-Man Miles Morales. With that gorgeous announcement trailer, this is definitely one of the biggest things to look forward to on the PS5. A standalone spin-off the way Uncharted Lost Legacy was, step into the shoes of the Miles Morales as he swings around his hometown of New York. Though it might be a smaller, shorter experience than the last, it will still have the heavy technical specs of the new gen, as well as a host of new features. It's coming out sometime in 2020.
The world as we know it perished today.
Paradise Lost. The Nazis have come to stay in this field trip through an icy alternative history. Unlike other alternative histories involving Nazis though, this is more of a journey of discovery as we play the role of a 12-year-old roaming around a Polish wasteland 20 years after the war. Discover the secrets of the past and make decisions that'll shape your present. It's coming out sometime this year.
It was always gonna end like this.
Hitman III. The end of the line of their World of Assassination trilogy was a special announcement at the PS5 reveal. This time, their trailers show off the sights of Dubai, a perfect preview to what will be Agent 47's most intimate and professional contract. But other than Dubai, it seems we'll also get to see import locations from the previous games to a total of over 20 places. This thrilling end will hopefully be in sight sometime this January. Roots of Pacha. It's one thing to give us a farm life RPG, it's another to watch the science of agriculture take root. Not only does it offer us the unique experience of a farming/life simulation game set in the Stone Age, it also lets us share it with friends with their online co-op. See the roots of civilization unfold when it releases early next year.
I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Sounding more and more like a snee-eye itch every day.
One of the show starters at the PS5 event, Rockstar shows off their solidarity with Sony once again with a re-release of their latest GTA entry. GTA 5 on the next gen may not be too important news, but there are some upsides to this jump to the next gen. For one, it's gonna come with a host of improvements to showcase the PS5's hardware capabilities. The icing on the cake is that GTA Online will be coming in as a standalone title that will be free for PS5 players for the first 3 months from launch. While we're expecting GTA 6, this will be an extra treat for fans of the series, and it's coming sometime at the end of 2020. Watch Dogs Legion. This title from Ubisoft has been delayed to oblivion, but at least finally, we get confirmation that the latest entry to the Watch Dogs saga will make its debut on the PS5. As one of their biggest titles yet, Legion will surely benefit from the extra specs of the latest Sony console. It may have fallen short of expectations before, but Watch Dogs is still a strong addition that's coming to us sometime in 2021. Tribes of Midgard. The Vikings are getting a lot of attention on the PS5, challenging players to stand against the coming of Ragnarok, its fight against magic and might, and the battles look gorgeous from the isometric perspective of their detailed environment. Play solo or co-op with a team of up to 10 players. Explore the wilderness, craft weapons, and defend your village from the shadows. It's set to release in 2021. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Fishing fans also have something to look forward to. Ultimate Fishing Simulator really takes its name seriously, gaining a reputation for its realistic fishing experience. After getting positive reviews on their first entry, this sequel is sure to come with a lot of enhancements to their formula. Try your hand at a whole new variety of fishing spots and see what else there is to catch in their diverse waters. Coming this 2021. MicroMan. This does not look like the best showcase of the PS5's capabilities, but it is on the list of confirmed next-gen games. It's got a pretty straightforward premise. After accidentally becoming the world's smallest man, help him traverse the dangers of his size and get back to normal. It's always a treat to see the world from a new perspective, and we'll get that with this game's release in 2021. The Lord of the Rings Gollum. A game we didn't know we needed. Taking us back to Middle-earth, Daedalic Entertainment's stealth-based Lord of the Rings title will center around Gollum. Set before the events of the iconic trilogy, witness Gollum's slow descent into madness after his acquisition of the ring. Their recent screenshots show us a sneak peek into a Middle-earth that's both wondrous and terrifying. It's coming out in 2021. Soulstorm. With her name, you might already have a few expectations, but coming from a small indie studio, it's a brand new offering, mixing The Legend of Zelda and Witcher into one. A story-driven open-world RPG adventure, explore the world, fight, and grow your character. Their alpha gameplay trailer may reveal some flaws, but it's a promising title nonetheless, and it's coming this 2021. Chorus Rises 1. Talk about a space opera, but no, there's no music involved. A new IP from Deep Silver, Chorus tells the tale of Nara, a deadly pilot on her sentient plane who goes on a quest to destroy the cult that created her. Their trailers so far don't really show much, but it's enough to get us into the hype for this sci-fi title. It's set to release in 2021. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. There have been so many iterations of the famous Sherlock mysteries, and we gotta say, this one is looking pretty good. An open-world detective adventure featuring a Sherlock Holmes that's on the precipice of adulthood. We see the man before he was the man. Keep your eyes peeled for clues as you explore their Mediterranean landscape and see how your search for truth shapes your character. It's coming sometime in 2021. Metal Hellsinger. Now we have an actual rhythm game, but it's not what you would expect. Far from the techno beats and abstract backdrops, this rhythm game hits different. For one, it's a shooter game too. Shoot demons in their hellish landscape and do it to the beat of their heavy metal soundtrack. It certainly looks like a hell of a lot of fun, and it's coming to us on the PS4 and PS5 in 2021. Stray Blue 12. For a publisher known for their gorgeous adventure titles, even this latest title exceeds graphical expectations. Developed by Blue 12 Studios, Stray lets you see through the eyes of a stray cat lost in a cyber city populated by robots. Its teasers smack of the artfulness of Annapurna's previous games. Surely it's going to be a unique experience in puzzle solving and exploration, and it's coming out in 2021.
You ever feel like you're just waiting for a sign? To do that thing you've always meant to do?
Goodbye, Volcano High. If you're a fan of the emotionality and coming-of-age themes of Life is Strange, this game might be a good fit. Anthropomorphic characters seems to be a rising trend in media, and with Goodbye Volcano High, we get to grow with our dinosaur-like characters. Get to experience this end-of-an-era love story when it comes out sometime in 2021. Resident Evil 8 Village. Capcom has been doing so well with their Resident Evil remakes, but it's about time we get to see their new take on their survival horror series. Their trailers suggest that a few of their old characters will make a return in this entry. Though nothing has been confirmed, some rumored details reveal a return to first-person perspective and zombies, plus a brush with werewolves. We'll know for sure when it releases in 2021.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan. Why?
Battlefield 6. Aside from its release on the next-gen console, the details on this are still pretty sparse. According to some insider reports, the next game is gonna take some directions from Battlefield 3. This means that we might be returning to modern-day settings, which have been the same setting for some of their most successful titles. Hopefully, we get to know more before its release sometime in 2021. Pragmata. The PS5 has an intense lineup and sci-fi is its most prevalent genre. Pragmata's trailer blurs the line between reality and fantasy as it takes us into a mysterious dimension where humanity has ceased to exist. The trailer gives off a strong Last of Us vibe, but with a more high-tech atmosphere. That's all we know so far, but the game is coming out on the PS5 sometime this 2022. Gran Turismo 7. It's not a PlayStation console without its iconic racing game. Kicking off the console's release is none other than the 8th major installment of its award-winning racer. Gran Turismo 7 sets new heights for the series in terms of visuals and presentation with the added PSVR and 8K improvements. No release date yet. Godfall. We all knew Gearbox's latest IP was coming out for the PlayStation 5. This brand new MMO takes us into a high fantasy world where magic and might is absolute. Now powered by the revolutionary Unreal Engine 5, Godfall takes multiplayer action like never before. Sadly, no release date yet. Dying Light 2. Announced for quite a while, this sequel to the popular zombie parkour open-world game is still making waves. In this sequel, explore a desolate new world with new abilities and a whole new story. As a cross-gen title, it'll be available to all consoles including the PlayStation 5. Expect better frames, graphics, and performance once it comes out sometime soon. Gothic Remake. Yep, the widely speculated return of THQ Nordic's Epic is back. It is rebuilt from the ground up. A playable teaser is out on Steam right now if you want to check out how different it is from the original. A ton of people are still hoping for this remake to see the light of day. No release date yet. Outriders. Square Enix is also adamant in making their next games available for the PlayStation 5. Outriders is their ambitious drop-in, drop-out multiplayer that takes you and two of your buddies into a dark and desolate world. There's not much gameplay revealed yet, but it does look very promising on how it will affect Sony's latest console. No release date yet. Starfield. The mysterious science fiction opus from Bethesda is still being kept under wraps. It's still in development and we have no idea when it's gonna take off. Sure, their latest games are questionable, but this brand new IP might elevate the future of sci-fi RPGs. In Todd Howard we trust. Hopefully. WRC 9. Also coming out to Sony's next generation console is Kyloton's World Rally Championship game. It's the official WRC entry for the year 2020, and it's currently slated to release on all major consoles this September. But the PS5 release is still unknown. It'll include all 13 scheduled rounds of the 2020 season, and will feature 15 landmark vehicles from WRC history. Quantum Error. Science fiction horror makes a return. Like Dead Space, face the unknown with nothing but your sanity in this shooter. Taking control of a lowly fireman with no idea about the lingering dread is interesting, and many of the diabolical forces of nature you'll encounter in Quantum Error will test your mettle. SCARLET NEXUS. Bandai Namco also joins in the next-gen hype with their latest IP. This psionic-powered title takes players into a futuristic city overrun by otherworldly threats. Its fast hack-and-slash action makes maneuvering in its world satisfying. Manipulating the environment to take down these hostile creatures is the best thing about this new game. Moonray. Enter a surrealistic landscape full of foes to slay and treasures to hunt. Although not entirely new, Moonray shares similarities to the acclaimed Soul series with its challenging combat and difficult bosses. Still in early access, it still has a long way to go to prove itself among the big leagues.
If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Guerrilla Games sets the bar high for the future of Sony exclusives with its vibrant reveal trailer of Horizon's sequel. Aloy makes her grand return to the now abandoned Earth in search for historical truth and to find the answers behind the machines that roam the lands.
No secret I won't unlock.
It's easily one of the biggest games unveiled during the PS5 event, but sadly, we have no release date yet.
I will be ready.
Flea Madness. Scratch that itch for a brand new fast-paced multiplayer in this no-holds-barred online game from Miss It. Join a team of alien fleas in this frantic game of maddening melee mayhem. Customize your flea to pure perfection as you embrace those parasitic tendencies. Destiny 2. The future of Bungie's award-winning MMO FPS is looking bright. Now coming to the PlayStation 5, this science-fiction playground of intergalactic warfare makes use of its newfound freedom from Activision by unveiling 3 massive expansions. Beyond Light, The Witch King, and Lightfall will shape Destiny's length in the 3 years to come, and its imminent crossplay can take its multiplayer to new heights.
How do I steer this thing? Ask nicely. Slow down, please.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Making its way to the PlayStation 5 is Insomniac Games' iconic dynamic duo. Ratchet and Clank test the console's SSD technology with its seamless moment-to-moment science fiction action and third-person gameplay.
Get off me, ship!
A sequel to its 2016 reimagining, lead Ratchet and Clank into a seemingly alternate world where everything goes topsy-turvy.
Who?
Returnal. Live and die and live and die again. Housemarque's latest IP lets you blur the lines between life and death in their most ambitious game yet.
My only choice is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers.
This Edge of Tomorrow-inspired shooter takes you on a never-ending cycle where you intend to break. Free yourself from this nightmarish world in intense bullet hell action. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Little Big Planet Sackboy gets his own standalone game. Not entirely different from its mainline games, this spin-off takes players to a whole new dimension of platforming goodness. Rumor has it cooperative play is a focus, so save that controller for your buddy and enjoy its colorful world. Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Talented cinematographers from Ember Lab Games transport us to a world of magic where everything feels like it came out of Pixar. Play as Kena, a spirit guide that's traveled to a forgotten village and soon discovers that there are many trapped lingering spirits awaiting to be saved. Combat feels fluid and Kena's mobility can make gameplay experimentation to different directions. It looks very promising so far. Oddworld, Soulstorm. The inhabitants of Oddworld embark on a brand new adventure where danger lurks in every corner and the lives of your fellow Mudokons are at stake. This latest sequel takes a bold leap of new cinematic heights. New mechanics and challenges await the worthy warrior. No release date yet, unfortunately.
It's up to you to save Tokyo.
GhostWire Tokyo. Shinji Mikami's latest IP has his own brand of dimensional horror. This time, bask under the neon-lit streets of futuristic Tokyo after an unexplainable purge took out most of humanity. As a member of badass ghost hunters, eliminate paranormal scum in its stylish first-person combat. Solar Ash. From the creators behind the hyper-violent Hyperlight Drifter comes a whole new adventure soaked in its signature purple aesthetic. Encounter eccentric characters and face against massive bosses in this slick action game. Enter a surreal unbroken world teeming with mystery and danger. Astro's Playroom. It wouldn't be a new console without Sony's little workbots. This free tech demo maximizes the power of the PlayStation 5's features, including its sleek new DualSense controller. It serves as a prequel to 2018's Astrobot Rescue Mission, and it also contains a fun VR mode for you or your kids to enjoy. Little Devil Inside. Embrace the daredevil inside you in this fascinating indie game from NeoStream. Still in its development stages, go on a majestic voyage to unknown lands, facing all kinds of creatures. It's been in development hell since 2015, and luckily, it gained enough support from fans, and from the looks of it, it looks almost ready. Chivalry 2. The PC also has a variety of exclusives that don't normally make it to consoles. The medieval lands await your return in this epic sequel of warmongering fun. Finally making its way to the consoles, its imminent release gives players a chance to play with other systems in its upcoming crossplay feature. Now war is about to go big and bloody, and somewhat goofy. Deathloop. Of all the promising titles revealed during the PlayStation 5 event, Deathloop took us by surprise. Cursed with living the same life again and again for the enjoyment of others, break the cycle of death in the most stylish way possible. Its fast-paced first-person shooter combat is reminiscent of the BioShock series, but with a time-traveling twist. Demon's Souls. The OG Souls-like game gets the remake treatment. Remade from the ground up by Bluepoint Studios, travel to a high fantasy world, and topple down demonic beasts in this reimagining of the game that gave birth to a number of hair-pulling moments in gaming history. This refreshing new look will test the PS5's potential. Fortnite. Of course, Epic's billion-dollar Battle Royale franchise is coming to the PlayStation 5 too. Any kid with a PC or a console needs no introduction on how this game works. Push to the limit with the new technologies of Sony's latest console, engage in fast-paced shooting action, and claim that victory royale. Destruction All-Stars. Rocket League has met its match in this upcoming competitive vehicle versus vehicle game from Lucid Games. It's a wreckfest of epic proportions as Destruction All-Stars celebrates its wide array of fascinating characters with their own tricks up their sleeve. Decimate the battlefield with your hulking metallic beast in absolute mayhem. Project Athia. Square Enix's other ambitious open-world fantasy RPG. Still a working title, traverse into a foreign land brimming with chaos and magic. The path won't be easy and your character is well equipped for the job with her wide range of spells. There's not much we've known about the game so far, so it's still a long way to go before we get to know its real title. Vampire the Masquerade: Bloodlines 2. It makes sense that this sequel will make use of the PlayStation 5's potential, continue your vampiric adventures in the 21st century, and settle into the underworld gloom of nighttime Seattle. As an RPG, whatever path you choose remains a massive part of Vampire's gameplay and story. Warframe. The Tenno will not be missing out on their debut to the PlayStation 5 as well. Still the same MMO action game that we all knew and loved, these space ninjas will slice their way to Sony's latest console with improved visuals and better frames. There's no release window yet, so expect further updates in the months to come. The Pathless. A mythic adventure game from the creators of the gorgeous Abzu. It tells a whole new story about a lone archer with her pet eagle. Pathless takes you to a vast forest, slowly corrupted by darkness. Throughout your journey, explore and uncover the secrets of the forest.